Good morning and welcome to Clacton on Sea. It's a lovely, lovely day. Wind farm out there on the horizon. Look at the boats bobbing up and down at the pier. And let's face it, not an awful lot more happening really. But if you look over here, that's what we're looking at here. Air show, road closed. And that's today. So hopefully it won't be just wind noise you'll hear in a little while. It'll be aircraft noise. Alright, signing off for now.
The three all together. Let's see you wave your arms, make some noise. 1, 2, 3, good afternoon. Absolutely superb, lovely to see you, and you know what, I think we're going to have a great display. I'm going to hand you over to the man that's going to talk about every single plane, the pilots, the crews, whatever you're going to see this afternoon. It's a long afternoon, we'll be talking for a long, long time, and let's hope, fingers crossed, everything makes its way here this afternoon. Let me hand you over to our air show commentator.
Surprise, surprise, we've got plenty of leaflets on our stand, so please come and see us. So there we go. By donating money for the lottery, then taking part in the lottery, you may even win as well. So there we are. So thanks very much to Peter Hennessy for that very erudite discussion. Sorry the helicopter couldn't be here to display for us, but if you look straight out ahead, you can see the next display item, which is the RAF Sea King helicopter, sponsored here today by Argent. And he'll be coming in to start his run very soon. I guess an low pass along the beach. Let's all give them a wave, please. They will be looking out. And if you look to see where the helicopter is to the right, but what he's looking at is over to the left. You can see a smoke flare in the water. And I've been joined by Tim from the RNLI. Tim, tell us what we can expect here. Perhaps securing 2 aircrew who've had to eject from their aircraft, maybe a tornado, that's a 2-seater, so there could be 2 people in the water that's coming in for, or equally maybe it's a maritime accident where a yacht is capsized or something like this, 2 people in the water who put out a mayday message before going through. So the helicopter's slowing down now, Tim. I guess that means he's spotted them, and I think we've got somebody dangling underneath. That's the windshield, yes?
sitting behind him, I can tell him, yes, the winch was on and it's detached himself from the winch wire and it's safe to put him to play the boat at 10 to 2.
And there he is, he's safely on board. And that made it look very easy. But if you've ever tried to step from a quayside onto a boat, you know that can be difficult in itself, let alone when you're dangling from a helicopter in that downdraft with a bobbing lifeboat down below. So this is also, as well as being participation routine, because the girls say that you'll watch them, they'll be performing all sorts of acrobatics on top of the wing there, and they say it really encourages them if they see people waving as they fly along the beach. So let's have plenty of waves as they come along. So this is I have to admit, I never tire of watching the Breitling wingwalkers because there's just so much to see. The aircraft themselves are big. You'll see that they're quite a bit larger than the pit specials we'll see from the Trig Aeros team later on. They make a lot of noise, as you can tell. And you've got the girls to watch on top of the wings. Look, can you see the acrobatic positions that they've adopted? Holding one leg in front of them in that 150 miles an hour slipstream. So what we're doing here is we're going back to the barnstorming era that followed the First World War. The First World War, as you can't have failed to notice, years ago, this war in Germany, and during the war, many people had their first So, particularly the people who are flying in the American services got back to the US, having got the bug of flying, but weren't retained in the flying services. So they wanted to carry on flying. Lots of surplus aircraft available at quite low cost. So they scraped together what money they could, buy a surplus aircraft, and fly around the towns of the Midwest, entertaining people with their daring do and aerobatics. Often a pretty girl or pilot's girlfriend would then be encouraged to actually walk the wing. That's what they would do in the wing. But they will actually be clambering around the aircraft as well. present that he's now the chief pilot of Aero Supermatics, a company that operates the team, and he's been flying with them for 15 years. Flying and then bouncing over at the top. What are the girls doing on the top of the wing? They're absolutely down. On the rails of a roller coaster and getting extremes of G-forces, positive and negative there. The girls are lying parallel with the wings and still waving, so do wave back at them. Know just how closely these aircraft are flying. Well, the Stearman aircraft was manufactured by Boeing, 450 horsepower, and they've got 2 sets of ailerons to make the aircraft. Moves out from the line of steering position, right abreast. Another set of exciting manoeuvres, climbing back down. The girls' hands get, and in fact they have actually passed a baton from one to the other during a display like that. That was Mutus. This will be a good photograph as the formation prepares to split and the aircraft fly away to right and left. Here they go. 1, 2, 3, go! Synchronized and opposition maneuvers, each aircraft performing the same aerobatic maneuver in front of their own. Since she was 6 years old, and her parents took her to an air show where she saw what the team was doing. Now flying in towards each other at a closing speed of over 300 miles an hour. See how close they get as they pass wingtip to wingtip in just a few feet of each other. It's actually passed and overlapped each other. 50 miles an hour. And pulling up to loop the loop, but rolling as they go. A barrel roll, flying round the outside of an imaginary barrel, flying on its side in the sky. Now I said that Martin started getting involved in aviation at the age of 9. Contrast, flying the lead aircraft is Dave Barrell, appropriately enough after that barrel roll, which was named after him incidentally. He didn't get his private pilot's license until he was 40. He takes away from that huge propeller. This makes a great photograph. And remember to keep waving for them. Stretched in front of the other. Now you can keep your eyes on them because you can see the girls are moving now once again, and they're climbing over the top of the wing, down behind it, to set up for the cockpit lady fly past, in which the wing walkers stand on one leg in front of the pilot's windscreen, halfway between the cockpit and the wing, and with the other leg held out between them at an angle that I can't even manage here on the ground, let alone on an aircraft flying at 150 miles an hour. That is fantastic. In the World Microlight competition that he entered. He won the 1994 Round the World Air Race in Tiger, a 1500 horsepower Cessna Conquest twin turboprop aircraft. He's recorded as an official Earth rounder, that is to say someone who's flown around the world in the name of adventure. And he's also participated in all sorts of aeronautical competitions. The barges out there in front of us. And accelerating hard and then pulling into a very tight turn. I think he's had a good time. So the official name for the aircraft is the Rotorsport Calidus Autogyro. Although it cruises at 100 miles an hour, if you're high enough and stick the nose down, you can get 120 miles an hour out of it. And if you want to find out more about Peter or the aircraft, you can go to the aircraft's Facebook page, which is Autogyro Air Display, and give him a like. And he's sponsored by Air Total and Sydney Charles Insurance. Now let's give Peter a wave as he flies on the beach once again. Should I see him waving back? If I did. To go on to their next aircraft, whether that be in the RAF, helicopters, transports or fast jets. And for those streams that fly fast jets, they'll then go on to the aircraft we've got displaying next, which is the Tucano. Display is sponsored by Dream 100 Radio, who are also providing us music here at Clacton throughout the day. Now, hesitation. And he's showing us the underside of the aircraft there. So why do pilots trained to do aerobatics. You don't need that skill these days. You don't need to be able to dogfight. You need to break the long-range flying science, don't you? Well, what it does is it teaches the pilots enhanced general handling skills. It allows them to identify things that they can commonly come across as a student pilot. They're doing a very nice slow roll there to the inverted position, holding it there, hanging upside down in the straps before rolling out. So an aircraft can stall if the pilot gets the speed too low on the approach to land. Now he's doing a hesitation stall turn there. So learning to recognise the signs of a stall or an incipient spin and being able to recover from it. It's all about enhancing the pilot's handling skill.
Project has actually put a slide together in the presentation to use these.
So you just said if you were to put under the wings and then the fuselage, I think it's about 2.7 times. And of course, the airplane but of course different versions because Concorde was supersonic with reheat. So I think as she comes round now, we'll see her in the landing configuration with the undercarriage down. We talked about the autogyro being a star of a James Bond film. Of course, the Vulcan was as well, famously in the original Thunderball movie with Sean Connery, where one of these was tragically put down in the water.
That's a nut.
Yes, and there is, if you go on the hangar tour at Lancaster, Robin Hood Airport, formerly known as Avro Lancasters, there that was actually used during the filming of the James Bond film.
So how many would be?
The two pilots, Bill Rand again today, Kevin Rowan is the co-pilot, and also on board there is an air electronics officer, in old speed would have been called a flight engineer. The aircraft doesn't use navigation anymore, it doesn't navigate using Garmin sat-nav.
And having been inside the aircraft, it's amazing just how cramped everything is, and particularly the flight deck. It could almost be the flight deck of a fighter. It's, you climb up to where the pilot and co-pilot sit, and there's not really much room for anything else. It's not like the flight deck. There we are, obviously the runway doors open there.
That's the massive runway there, which was designed to accommodate the equipment at the time. Of course, the B-4 was the UK's nuclear deterrent until 1969 when it passed over to the Royal Navy submarines.
Yes, and in those days, the Vulcans were painted white for anti-radiation flare, flash protection, and it was only once the deterrent had moved back to the submarines that they had the camouflage scheme there for the low-level bombing requirement.
Yes, the camouflage scheme actually came in slightly earlier, and it was because the mission profile changed from high level down to low level attack after the famous Harry Cowles incident when the U-2 spy plane was shot down, because height was no longer your safety net with surface-to-air missiles.
It's amazing how maneuverable the aircraft is, and wonderful to see it maneuvering, turning so tightly at such low level. Yes, the operated US fighters like the F-15 Eagle, F-16 Fighting Falcon, whereby the fighter can actually outturn the Vulcan. It is very manoeuvrable for such a large aircraft. So we know that the aircraft will still be displaying next year, and then that really is the end, is it? At the moment, that is the official line, just look at that. Sheer power of those Olympus feet are in the air at that point. So yes, next year, as we were discussing, should be the last year of flight. The Trust keep lobbying Rolls-Royce to try and get them to allow more hours on the engines that we have on the project, but so far they're not budging on anything. The engines were new in 2007. They were 0 hours by Rolls-Royce. Like that this presents, and give them all a big wave.